One.
Robert's favorite songs: Creep by TLC, Creep by Radiohead.
Darkness creeping in. Darkness creeping in.
Thoughtless, insensitive creep.
Creeped out.
And the Creeps.
And the creeps.
Don't take it personally. It's mostly just because you...
I like the little blue fish.
Bug-eyed creep. Bug-eyed creep.
I think that bluefish is a little bug-eyed creep.
That creep.
Thank you very much for that cup of coffee.
Creep.
You creep.
My coffee's almost.
See ya, creep.
See it, creep.
See it, creep. See it, creep.
Just like my life.
Creeping doubts.
You. Creep. You. Creep.
Saw a murder of crows today.
Amongst Hollywood
They
creeps.
like to hang out outside the house.
The crows are my spirit animal.
I always love. Yeah,
Vampires are creeps.
I love watching a murder.
Boy, talk about murder. The murder of our youth. With this so-called Crow remake. And Bill Skarsgård's mullet.
What a segue! It's like
Drop it, creepo.
like you did this yesterday.
Not some old creep.
Hey, creep! Shit, I need to get some food ready. I think.
It's creeping me out.
Did you say you need to get the lube ready?
Always.
Creeping through the woods.
Take it over, creep.
Well,
I daffy old creep.
I love the Beatles.
shitty Beatles.
That weasel, that creep.
Yep. Weasley faced motherfucker.
You're probably sniffing diesel.
Gives me the creeps.
You're gonna laugh yourself.
Diddle, diddle.
Little white trash creep.
Little white trash creep.
White trash.
Go, you creep! Go, you creep!
Ooh.
Go, you creep!
Yes.
Because it's time for...
Something?
I don't want to say Cake and Sodomy because the drummer from Cake, you know, he... Uh-oh, you gotta do this. You're not even on camera, you fucking imbecile.
Ah! Hi.
Uh-oh, what a horrible, terrible, unprofessional thing you just did. You really kind of ruined it. Where's the professional? Oh, no, that's not even in there. I guess I have to play this. Ah, shit. Son of a bitch. Where's even the DOS? Where's the fucking theme song of this show? We haven't, we need to... Is it the top one? Let's do this again.
I was gonna rape you.
Hello?
Now I don't even want. I was gonna rape you. But
You're
now
not
I
even
don't
on
even
sync, you
want.
see.
I was gonna rape you. But now I don't even.
This is
want.
real difficult.
I was gonna rape you. But now I don't even want. I was gonna rape
Especially
you.
when
but
I'm
now I
involved.
don't even want. I was gonna rape you. But now I don't even want. I
Is
was
this
gonna
even the
rape you,
right
but now I don't even want.
theme?
One show to rule them all. One show to guide them. One show to bring them all. Jim grins while Luke of the Vine sends.
Doing things, but again, your mic's muted. You could try to make creepy voices now.
God damn it.
I was gonna rape you.
I'm just an unprofessional motherfucker.
Be more professional! Luke!
You don't have that one in here.
I was gonna rape you. Now I don't. Rape you. Now I don't.
What is this? A resurrection.
What? Okay.
I was gonna rape
Yeah.
you, but now I don't even want. Now I don't even want. I was gonna rape you, but now I don't even want. I was gonna rape you, but now I don't even want.
I love it.
I was gonna rape you, but now I don't even want. I was gonna rape you, but now I don't even want.
This is gonna be a weird
I was
episode.
gonna rape you, but now I don't even want. I was gonna rape you.
Good. The weird episodes are better than the fucking lame-ass ones. Oh wait, there aren't any of those in this show.
I don't know. Will it be the right kind of weird? Will it be an awkward episode? I mean, what is Night Creeps about? Honestly, at the end of the day, it's about truth in art. It's about breaking that fourth wall and speaking truthfully to our audience and ourselves. That is what Night Creeps is all about. At the end of the day, have we been the creepiest creeps we could be? I mean, that's a question that remains on the table currently, but yeah, sometimes truth can be a little weird and uncomfortable and awkward. But we gotta face it.
I'll say this. It takes a lot to make me awkward.
Nope, no one can hear a word you're saying. I don't even want to rape you.
Whatever.
No, you're still just muffled express a point, Luke. It is not how you express your point.
It's the equivalent of an emoji. It's an audio emoji.
You're being ridiculous. It's not a no. It's a no. It's not that. No, it is not.
An audio G. An audio G.
This is almost over. I feel like I wish we had another theme song to wait through right now.
Just do this for another half an hour.
I mean, what fucking...
But now I don't even want. I was gonna rape you, but now I don't even want. I was gonna rape you, but now I don't even want. I was gonna...
Oh, yeah? Were you?
Did you shut it off? I was listening to that. I was listening to that.
Okay, here you go.
What is this? This is not even a good setup. Where's the setup? What is this?
I was gonna rape you, but now I don't even want.
It's better.
No, it's not. It just doesn't feel like Night Creeps. I feel like I'm in a weird place.
Now I don't even want.
Okay.
What
Do we
happened to
want
Night
to go back?
Creeps?
You know, the last place we were at was the disco. Do you feel better in a disco?
No, this will work. This is fine. This is just fine enough.
Oh, I like this one. Yeah, this one's cool.
So,
This is a creative, nice thing to do in the back. Yeah, I like that.
it's been a week, eh?
Okay, now my I can't, whatever I have, ADHD or bipolar or whatever the fuck it is, I can't
You could have at least done a little bit.
going.
You could have at least done a little bit. Does it need to be more self-serving? Is this what you need? It needs to be more self-serving?
Sure, I like that.
Will that get you going? Will that excite you?
Yes.
Luke of the Bind. Oh, Luke of the
Yep.
Bind. Does your
Always
band, does the
I
Bind know?
stand
Does
by
the
it.
Bind know about your naughty antics and your secret mistress, Night Creeps?
Ooh, yeah, a little bit. They're jealous.
Ain't
too.
no
It
fucking
happens.
whore.
Just like everybody else. Just like all the boys so jealous of me and my night creeping. I guess that's kind of what it seems like. And I mean, even if I was jealous of someone like Shuli, at least that's someone who has some sort of fame. It's like jealous over that guy over there. It's like.
So are you going to explain to me
it's
what
so
Derek
funny.
was talking about on the 23 episodes now? It's no longer a parody. You see, that's the problem of putting the Rangoon brand on it. Nobody Likes Original Material has now done 23 episodes, all over an hour long.
Wow, I didn't realize
some of them
that.
at 2 hours. Oh, I see 145, 151. There's a couple just under an hour, but most of them are over an hour and a half.
Makes up for the long ones make up for the other one.
I guess. Point is, it's too many episodes to be a parody. Now we're fucking doing that thing, and I'm not kind of pleased about it.
Grindel's got you down. Have the Grindels got you down. Have the
Grindel's got himself down.
No.
Or I've got the Grindel down. Look at that. I can get the Grindel down. I can get everybody down. What's up? I'm down.
You.
The Grindel doesn't go down.
You are a piece.
Rude.
No. It's good. Fall down 6 times, get up 7. So what? 666, 667, whatever. It's the same damn story. The world gets me down, Luke of the Bind. Everybody in it has gotten me down. Playing with others gets me down. You may have a place in that. Your whistling is, weird right now. It seems like you're trying to extract the conversation. And
No, I'm not.
No,
I'm not.
I didn't say distract. I said extract. But now that the conversation is going,
Vanilla?
now you're being flippant. You see, I could have said distract, but you've already.
I'm always flippant. That's the best me, is a flippant Luke.
Night Creeps returns to the Dick Jr. network. Oh, boy.
Nice. Oh yeah, this
Is
is
it,
this is
though?
morning energy. I gotta chill. I mean, I've had a really weird day, so I'm just, maybe I'm having. Never mind. Have you ever heard of what is it? Brain zaps? You ever heard of that? Where people feel like they have electrical zaps in their brain, like they're. I'm wondering if it's like people who. Oh shit. It happened again. I always knock this thing over like every show. So anyway, it's like if people are taking certain medications or something and then stop, they might have like these little brain zaps, they call them. Like they say they feel electrical zaps in their brain, and I'm like, is that thinking? Like you're actually feeling thinking? Wow, it's. Maybe more people should go on things and then get off them and then get these brain zap thingies. Yeah, have you ever heard of that?
No.
Me either.
I don't feel
But
I
I
have
heard
now
about it
either.
today.
Where'd you hear about it?
Someone was telling me about it, and I was like, "What? What is that? You don't believe is the thing?" I'm like, "I've just never heard it. What is it?" They couldn't explain it to me, and then I was like, I gotta look it up. Oh, you don't believe me? I was like, well, I want to know what it is. So, yeah, that's what it is. It's like a feeling of a electrical current zipping around in your brain. I think it's just one. I don't know if it's a branch, like a lightning strike, or weird.
Mm-hmm. Weird is a word I would use right now.
Okay, what do we need to get to?
I don't know. What do we need to get to?
Have we been creepy enough? Have we been creepy enough for everyone lately, huh?
Oh, I think so. One thing we need to get to is it's time to end Nobody Likes Original Material.
Why?
23 episodes is no longer a fucking parody. It's a real thing now.
Well, yeah, but you can't change the name now. Or you just want to stop it or change it to something different.
No, I just don't. I never had any fucking interest or intents to do this for real. This was a damned joke. And now it's 23 episodes later. 23 to Night Creeps 55th. I mean, come on. Night Creeps has been around fucking well over a year and a half, I think, even.
Well,
almost.
there were some, scheduling problems. Like we couldn't do it too late or whatever. And,
I don't think it's scheduling problems as much as an intent of being more authentic and creative on Night Creeps as opposed to other things. So there's an authenticity and creativity problem.
Okay. I'm not authentic enough to be a night creep?
I'm not saying that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying
I know, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah, we haven't been working on this, everyone. Been busy doing other things.
Like a million,
stupid things.
I don't know.
Stupid.
A million. Yeah, stupid things when there's a million other great things to do.
I
and
agree.
It's like, I don't.
And I agree. And I do agree.
I'm not trying to drag you into any fucking awesome things. I'm just not waiting around for any of you motherfuckers anymore. It's as simple as that. I have no interest in doing stupid things, especially stupid Dabbleverse related things. And,
I agree. Because it is, we talked about it circling a drain a long time ago. Now it's just a couple hairs in the drain. There's nothing to circle anymore. There's no more water. It's all gone. It's been drained of all hilarity and worth. Really. I mean, except for the people on top who may be still getting, donations from super chatters.
My mic work
and
again?
then forced, yeah, I can hear it. And then forced to read all these terrible chats and make something of them. I guess that's part of the skill, though.
They're making our buck. Yeah, well.
So what's up?
I don't know.
What do we have to talk about? I told you I have something, and let me just transfer, take a screenshot and transfer it. Oh, hold on.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Let's see that.
Buy some time. Oh. Hey.
Hey. I don't know.
Now this one for a while. This is a way to keep people compound related. See, I got a message today.
Okay, you ready? There we go. I bought you your time. I bought you enough time. You're good.
Well, I wanted to explain what because I can't remember exactly where it came in. It came in through a business channel though, and probably shouldn't have. But you know, it's like some people just don't know when to send things to certain places and all that. Dude, did he delete it?
You need me to buy you more time?
Yeah, sure. I could go get a drink too. I kind of want to drink. I want to get drunk.
Dude, go get yourself a drink. I'll buy you time. Don't worry.
See, this is what happens when you have hundreds and hundreds of accounts.
Here we go. He's ready now.
Hundreds and hundreds of accounts you have to look through to find things. And it's like, where was it? Was it a message there? Was it on this? Was it here? Who knows? Oh, here we go.
He's not ready.
Maybe,
I'll buy you a little more time.
Buying
I wonder.
Buying.
I wonder if you could smell a bit if it came and farted right in your face, Luke.
No.
So I guess you're ready now.
If it doesn't involve me, I don't know it.
Oh,
no. Why would I?
I'll buy, since
why
you're
would
not
I
ready,
ever
let me
even
buy you more time since you're not ready.
Care about? Yeah.
I just said the bit was not even going.
What happened last night?
Let me ask you this: is this edited? Why is he saying "hey" and not "hey hey"? Hey.
It was just that day. He was a hey, not a hey.
Hey.
Dude, it's like sometimes shit don't happen the way it's supposed to. And what do? You freak out? You punch a wall? It works sometimes. All right, so last night, I'm ready now, by the way.
Okay.
Are you?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me figure this. Give me a minute. Already black-fingered. I literally just took a shower, scrubbed. I'm black-fingered already.
Well, yeah. You're sticking your finger in a bowl.
In this fucking bowl. I need an old man smoking pipe. I really do. The time has come for that. All right. I'm about ready.
Oh, yeah. A video came out today, right? That featured some, I guess.
I wasn't ready!
Oh.
Fuck, man. Fuck. fine. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now I'm not ready. Don't I know it? That freaking out only makes things worse, V. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You know, it's like, how many times do I have to learn? So something happened last. Are you ready? I guess not.
It was the Meals on Wheels press. I stole Billy. My ass and breath. My ass and breath. My ass and breath. My ass and breath. Meals on Wheels.
You ready?
Yeah. What happened last night with wasn't Tommy supposed to come around?
No, Tommy was never supposed to come around. I'm not sure that Lou and Richard Kish knew that. But Tommy was never Tommy was never meant to do more than what he had done. There we go. You can see my pretty face now. Why? Go on.
We couldn't see your face before? I thought I could. Well, no, cuz you know, someone ended up showing up on the channel. And we,
right, what you're saying is, so last night Tommy sent a link to Derek.
Yes, and brought him, and Derek came on the show, and then I guess he really, really got me at some point. So much so that I'm off the internet now. I'm never, ever showing my face again. It's tough. It's sad. I'm forlorn. I feel disabled, in a way. I guess you could say. I'm rhyming. Look at that. So anyway, yeah, so he comes on, and then this and that, and then we've got a chat, and then you said a few words in the chat, and I did too, to Tommy. But really, I was being playful, and I thought you were too. I don't know. It just felt playful to me. Or truthful. Truthful, maybe? No, he sent me a message, Tommy, but he sent it to the bind on Facebook, I think. And then, you know, so you want to read it?
I mean, you went through all of that setup, like, kind of. Like, you did a lot of hinty setup. And then, like, kind of, once you got to the meat of what you were spending all that time kind of alluding to, and then you just, like, but forget. Like, it's like you dropped the setup after putting us through the whole setup. So what you're saying, to be clear, Tommy McNulty,
yes,
you feel he was slighted in the chat last night, but you think we were being nice. I don't remember anything with Tommy except for me blocking his alt account. Because that's hilarious, because he provides the moment with Derek, and he doesn't get to comment with his Drunken Gino account because that means something to him. So, all right. So,
oh, is that what you did? I didn't even know about that part.
Sure. So that happened, and then so now you're saying, otherwise I don't think we mentioned him much at all. So what happened? He then last night sent a message to the Bind business.
Or today, I think.
Today, okay.
Yeah. Take care, Luke. Meant you no harm. I was kidding with Jim, and he went off the rails. He said hurtful things to both of us and hit me with a red pill, blue pill situation. So I left the compound and Dabbleverse.
I know what you know what he's talking about.
No.
Do you not know what he's talking about?
What was the red pill, blue pill situation?
I'll tell you in a second.
I mean, he felt... is it something to do with Keanu? Oh, wait,
No,
Keanu.
sir,
Keanu and Gino.
It comes from me saying to him at noon today, "Shut up, dork. I keep telling you since day one, no one around here is buying your act." You're a grown-ass man. Stop acting like such an effing F word all the time. Do something with your goddamn life instead of pretending and playing dress up with literal mental patients on the internet. That's what he's talking about.
I mean, I just thought that was kind of truthful. I mean, is it hurtful?
It was because, like, he just, I didn't know what was going on last night when I sent that link to Derek, and I sent it to Gino's ex-girlfriend Alex and Jake Hudson and this and that. And, he's just playing his silly game, and it's like, I since the moment I have met him, I have told him, stop playing silly games. I don't buy your games. Stop attempting to play games. You're welcome to talk to me like a real person. You're welcome to do creative things if you so choose to be creative on things that I do, because things I do is all about chaos and ridiculousness. So a tubby could, and anybody fits, in chaos. So that's what I've always told him. You're welcome to fucking play like a big boy. But he's always got to come with the act, and he's always got to be a weirdo and think he's getting. And it's like, how are you getting somebody who knows what you're doing from the get?
Yeah. And then do the whole, like, I'm upset thing. And I guess he's trying to sow a little more discontent. Because it's like he said hurtful things to both of us. Like, just a little. I consider him a friend, so the hurtful words came as quite a shock. I know when I was on the show, he insulted me by telling me my memory of an encounter is a believable and possible true story. I see he's the only person who's ever done or experienced anything. Anyway, good luck with him.
Huh. I don't even know what I was talking about with that.
When he was on maybe a story he told, you were like,
go back. I was reading the rest. I was still caught up on the first thing. I was caught up on still trying to think of what encounter is a believable. Who cares? I see he's the only person who has ever done or experienced anything. Anyway, good luck with him. Okay. I'm sure whatever story he told sounded believable and possibly true. Or, that's something called a punchline to whatever personal. Who cares? So you got in trouble now? More trouble?
Me?
Yeah.
I guess. I mean,
at least your hair's not as bad today as it is in that picture you're standing and sitting in front of.
I kind of fell a little too.
Yeah, whatever.
Nice. The day. What a day.
Trouble?
I am trouble.
There you go. Keep it just like that.
I mean, what can I say? It's a thing. It always has been. So, yeah. I mean, some trouble came and I battled it, and I'm still wrestling with it, but I can wrestle with shit. I'm a hunting. That's what happens. Sometimes you got to wrestle your prey down. You shot it a little. It's not all the way dead, so you're like running over and snapping its neck more.
I'm just trying.
And yeah, I'm myself, and yeah, I'm here. Hi.
I'm just trying to figure out which one of us it is that's acting a certain way. And this is a genuine statement. Night Creeps is dedicated to truth. I am finding myself at a loss of words this evening, even with things to say, because I can't. I'm still yet 34 minutes in. I figure 37. I'll figure it out by then. But at this minute, I can't decipher which one of us is acting a certain way.
I'm not acting in a certain way. I'm actually very happy right now. I'm pleased. I had a stressful.
So then so then you're saying I'm acting a certain way.
I'm not. I didn't say that. You said.
But you said you're
one
not.
Of us
one
is
of us
acting
is
a certain way.
One of us is.
I'm
acting
saying
a certain way.
Well, yeah. I'm the certain way. I feel like I'm acting is happy, to be here, because I didn't think I was going to do this show today. At one point, yeah, I wasn't. But I was in the middle of some things, and I didn't say anything to you. But then now I can, or I am, and whatever.
Well, that's a thing. That's certainly a thing. It's just that I kind of just want to wait a little longer. But that is certainly a thing.
But I can't, and it's because in a way, and I called someone anonymously today and said thank you, because in a way, what happened over the past couple of days, I feel like has like jolted me out of a certain state. And maybe I'm just riding a high today. It's possible. Maybe I'll just continue the high and ride it forever.
Sounds believable and plausible and possibly true.
You're the only one who's ever done anything. Oh, wait. I did this. I mean, on my own. It was like business. Like, not even... Dino didn't know who the fuck I was. He do now.
Business is a good... business is another way to look at things. It's funny you've been mentioning business. We have a hey y'all from Dirty Dalish. Hey you.
Dalish.
Speaking of business, I've been meaning
Frosty
to start
Danish.
the last 3, 4, 5 shows with the conversation about business, because look, I'm the son of a hustler. I can't get silly today. This is part of maybe it is me acting a certain way, because
well, no, I understand. I
got
completely
things to say.
understand what you're. I think I know exactly what you're trying to say and where you're going.
Tell me then.
Can I take a
Please.
guess?
That would be amazing. We like to play games on Night Creeps. I'm already perked up.
You're already happy about that. Have me explain what you can't explain you're thinking, but I think I know what you're thinking. Okay. That's the name of the game. Can someone repeat it? Write it down.
Well,
okay.
Hold on. I see somebody has uploaded theme music for that, so it's time to play. It's time to play. Can you guess what I'm thinking, even though I don't know? Well, I do know what I'm thinking, but I don't know quite how to... Well, I do know how to say it. I just don't really want... Do you know what I'm thinking? Sponsored by...
I was gonna rape you, but now I don't even want.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So, go ahead.
It's hard to do business with someone who you don't know if they're going to be there the next day or not. Whether they're going to be allowed to even talk to you or do anything creative anymore, get on the show, or even have the time or the drive or the capacity to even get anything done in a business capacity that you'd want to do with them.
Yes. I mean, that's certainly a part of it. It's another aspect of it is if this
hold on. Can I take a
Keep
second
going.
round there, Jimmy?
Well, you did get a part of it. I don't mean you're wrong or off. I'm not
Because
placating
that was a part. Now
It's a
I can
piece.
pull back and I can think again. Also, is it and even as a business partner and as a friend? Maybe not a best friend.
Yes,
maybe
definitely
not
because that
maybe not a best friend.
That was a pretty
Ooh.
sad comment from Derek, and it kind of does make me feel bad.
Your best friend. For
That's what she said after the
everything that you do and say, your best friend really thinks that some of the things you do are kind of stupid. Like, yeah, See, here's the thing. I feel like, I haven't taken an IQ test in a while, but as a kid I did, and I'm highly intelligent, but I'm also emotional. But I also
I was in the Academic Olympians Club and the retard class.
But there may also be a thing of like, Yes, I have always been very emotional too. So it's like sometimes my actions might not be always the most logical because I'm going with like what I fucking feel like doing So it's like a splice of that. That's why it's so chaotic in here. It's like the two sides are trying to merge and it's like crossing the streams and and like licking the folds of everything all the time. So also, yeah, is it healthy to have someone here that wants to be here, but where they possibly are doing things that are harming them, their family, and may also possibly do things have been doing things that have harmed even maybe your business partners a little bit at times?
Well, that's an irrelevant thing. I guess let's just. You got more guesses?
No, mostly the family thing. Mostly, is it healthy for a person to do this if it's going to destroy them?
No, it's not. And like there was a Secret Night Creeps project, which still is on the table. Let that be known, as well as Night Creeps. In a sense, let that be known. In a sense, you see, this is fit. This I think it was in the last episode that it was mentioned something with bullets or something for 55. Was it meant to be like 55 bullets, blah blah blah? But if this were a business, and I'm a silly, goofy guy on the internet, but having been born the son of a hustler, and just like living the life with him as a child, like in the back of the white van, as he's hustling speakers or whatever the fuck else he's selling,
You're not taking advantage of my time.
Or that. I'm not just a silly guy here. I've parlayed that into nonstop business moves in my life since I got out of high school. Immediately, like the things I say I want to do are things I do, and I go out and I get them and I make deals and I fucking do business. I have my whole life. I've fucking run multi-million. I made it from nothing to a multi-million-dollar advertising company that was frauded. Like I fucking worked super high levels of politics. I have been in plenty of business situations, and I've fired people plenty of times. If this were a business, if we had LLC'd, I'd have had no choice at this point but to have fired you, Luke of the Bind, because of your the damage you're doing to your family cannot be on me. I can't have anything to do with it. One,
it's
two,
not on
how
you.
can I put
It's
in
not.
something? But it
It's
is
not.
one. If you're not even allowed to be here today. But that's one thing.
No, I am.
You're not
I
even
actually
supposed to
am.
be here today.
No.
You got a
but
pass.
No, I
You
am.
got permission.
No. I was like, hey, truthfully, she was gonna work, and then the shift got canceled, and I gave her a look like, oh. She's like, wait, and I told her, I said, well, I was gonna do a show. Yeah, and you didn't tell me. What the fuck? Blah blah blah. And I'm like, well, because I know how you react, and some shit happened, and then I left for a while. I came back. And she's like, you still doing that thing tonight? And I'm like, yeah. I didn't cancel it, so, and yeah, she went to sleep, and I'm here, so.
Yeah, that's today. That's now. That's here. That's this morning.
I get it. And, a lot of this, it is on me, and but this is only one aspect of why this has happened. It's not, sure, maybe the, being afraid of a non-capable cripple a little bit, but she's also afraid of driving on the highway and afraid of the spider in the corner. And, a woman.
Sexist, that's just typical woman
I'm just
stuff.
saying she personally is. Like, for a person, she is that person. So, I'm just saying, You
Okay.
and also
well,
I
okay, and
actually,
that
at
what,
this
are you going to
moment-
disregard that of her?
No.
She
I'm not
is
going to
that
disregard that
person.
of her. No. But
Therefore,
what I'm
what's
going
going
to
to
say
change?
is that it's funny that someone would be proud of causing a innocent American-born white woman. I'm just saying that because of Derek's,
Because he's a racist. You're pointing at her. She's a white
Derek's-
woman.
He would rather.
She's a good white woman. Listen, she's
I
half a gook
figure.
too. Okay, so calm down.
No, she's not. That's actually
Okay.
a German name.
Oh, that's just yours. Okay, you're revealing too much.
Yeah, this is-
you're revealing too much. Now we can't say the
Why?
word.
Why? I'm doxing things. Woo.
Anyway,
But I'm
go
a
on,
real
go on,
person.
go on.
I came into this thing as
I'm
a
a
real
real
person.
boy.
Maybe that's my problem. Maybe that's my That's part of the problem. Isn't that a show?
Do you think Quad
But
will
yeah,
rat
are you
out about you and Dirty Dalish and your sexual entwinement?
I mean, she can watch every interaction we've ever had and I guess decide for herself.
Oh, so she likes to watch. You wanna get her in one of those
Like that's fine.
wife cuckold
you know?
situations.
I
I've heard
really
about
don't-
those. Those sound interesting.
Oh, wouldn't that be nice?
Well, it's a
She's gonna go
thing.
ahead.
It's a thing. I was
Yeah,
like,
I know.
oh,
I
wait a minute.
I know. I believe it's a thing.
There
but I
is
think
a
the
place for
percentage
me
has
in
gotta
this
be
game.
Low. It's got to be, got to be a low percentage of that. I would think. Maybe I'm wrong. With the newer generation in there,
It's gotta be. I
fluidity.
can't imagine. Dirty Dalish. Would you be cuckolded by? I'm sure she would. Why wouldn't she? Of course she would. She's a good girl. Of course she would. I'm not even gonna ask that question.
You know, I feel bad because Dirty. She just posted something. Well, not feel bad, but I just,
And I gotta say, and I don't feel bad. I used to feel bad when I used to make dirty jokes at ladies or sexual, but she's in the sex industry.
I don't feel bad for that.
No, I know you don't. But I'm taking the moment of taking your words and saying my own thing, and that is that I don't feel bad because this is a promotion of her sexual profiteering. She's in the industry.
I have all this shit on here.
But anyway, you
shit.
were saying.
This is cool. Oh yeah. Shoot more more
please,
shit at
shoot
me.
you
huh?
right now. Into,
Oh,
shoot
get
the
me.
fucking shoot the goddamn words out into your brain and out of your mouth. Hurry up. Come on, stop getting blasted in the face, you fruit. Just what were you saying? You were going somewhere. You're going to forget.
Oh, so Dirty Dalish, she posted a thing that said, "Why is she destined to crush on men that just destroy her heart or throw her something to that effect of like."
You say you're a real heartbreaker. That she's talking about you.
No, I just, obviously someone no, it's not me. I'm just saying it was in my feed. I saw she posted this. I was like, oh, give me a second. I was like, no, that sucks. Sorry that you crush on guys that are either not available and say they are, or like me. I guess in a way.
So you responded to something on her. That's what Quadfather here is talking about.
No, I'm responding now. I didn't respond online.
Oh.
I'm just saying now that
I'm
she's
sorry, you're
here
being
and we're
weird.
talking
I'm pulling
about
my
it
balls
and someone
out
wants
like
to
this.
mention it,
Well,
there's
not out,
actually
but
something
up,
I
'cause
have in my head that I saw
down.
today that refers to that. So I take that information in a lightning second and a lightning Luke and I go, oh, yeah, I have something to add
call him
to
that in
this
bed,
adds a
too.
little bit. Huh? What?
Go on. You were saying, please. You're going to lose your
I have
point.
something to add, so I do.
And that gun's
she's
not
having
distracting you.
with life.
Dodging all those bullets. You say you're so easily distracted, but that gun's not distracting you. It's distracting. Go on, please.
Matrix. When we talking about red pill, blue pill. Ooh, shong.
I got ashes on myself. What are you talking about now? Yo, I fucking tried to stick out my stomach today. This is something I haven't tried to do in forever because when you are losing weight, why the fuck would you stick your stomach out ever? So I haven't in like at least half a year. And I fucking tried to do it in the mirror before, and I realized I can't stick my stomach out. Like what my blown out belly is, it's insane. It's insane how all I could push out is it's insane. Anyway, you're saying I'm just
Yeah, we
trying
get
to
in trouble
make
for that.
this
Do they think it's real? That's from like Wolfenstein or something. I don't know what are those hands from?
I don't know.
So yeah, I don't know. I guess I haven't told my wife that there are groupies. I have said we have fans. We have some fans. So I mean, I guess have I lied?
You told her we have
Ooh.
fans. You did lie.
I did. I know, but I didn't say. I said, oh yeah, it's supposed to start at 11:05. I thought 11:15. I was like, I mean, we could start late. Not like we have legions of fans waiting, you know. I said maybe. I said maybe a dozen. So I guess I did lie. Maybe. Oh, okay, not fans. There may be a dozen people, and in that dozen people could be a few fans, a percentage, but the rest of them could be trolls that just want to like.
You said that word. You said these words to her.
No. I'm saying these words now. A percentage of them could be trolls that just want to watch and be like, oh, hey, I got to message someone because they were mentioned, or maybe I can get another video out of these guys. Like we're like owning them so much, so I'm just gonna like make more videos. I'm gonna dabble with some videos. I mean, not really doing much to the videos. I'm just like I'm posting them doing their thing, which I mean, just really spreads our word. I mean, cool, whatever. Did I get punked? Did I get punked? Did I get punked?
No. Yeah. No.
Ashton.
What am I supposed to answer?
Is he still? Who did it later? Was it Ashton all for the whole time on punked, or did someone else take over afterwards?
It was Ashton Kutcher for the most part, then someone else. I think Bieber, and then Kutcher again.
Oh, Bieber, really? Ugh. Yeah.
I don't remember. I think there was a black guy too for a while. I don't recall.
Glad
What's
his
the
career
point?
didn't take off. Ashton Kutcher. No, I punked? Was I punked?
I don't know. Am I being
punked?
punked? Is sometimes what I wonder too.
No. I started considering this today with the whole Tommy and this and that and blah blah blah. Am I in the middle of a whole long punking? Am I Joe Schmo?
Self-punking.
Am I a Joe Schmo in this? Are you that much of a mastermind? I mean, I mean, I consider all possibilities, so I can't not consider that.
No.
And I didn't really consider it at any time before, truthfully, but I was like,
Great.
I mean, I guess it's possible.
Listen.
Why not?
Listen, maybe. Who knows? Yeah,
and it would be a little flattering to like have that kind of like, effort, right?
Psycho. What's that? Yes. Sure. Great. Listen. You are in pain. You are bleeding.
I actually feel, maybe. I actually feel like this last thing.
Kind and humane thing. Go ahead. What were you going to say?
I kind of feel like this whole last bit of things that's happened the past few days, like I said, has really kind of kicked me into a more of an overdrive, more of a positive drive.
Well, that's great because there's plenty of positive things still on the table. Plenty of positive things are still.
You're going to give. Wait.
They're still.
So you are going to rape me
the
and give
table.
me HIV? On a table?
I was going to rape you, but now I don't
come
even
on.
want.
Well, how are you going to give me HIV then? Are you a vampire?
I just
real?
like Charlie Sheen. All I got to do is look at you, and you're going to get infected. Listen.
No, I get it.
Listen, you clown. Wild.
Patterns are
How
indicative
horrible
of
would
a
it be?
course of a person, perhaps. Right? Sorry.
So
How
anyway,
bad would it?
I don't know. Now I'm recombobulating, and yeah.
I'll do this. I'll mute myself.
No, don't mute yourself.
Oh,
Listen.
okay.
While Night Creeps is nobody's whore, it actually is conducive to your situation the way that we do it when we feel like it. So that can continue. There's no reason why I don't think I'm doing any damage to your family or interference in your own free will by continuing with Night Creeps. I don't think so at all. And as I said, plenty of positive things. I mean, all the things on Patreon. Great. You want to do... I'm not going to mention the things because there's a lot of things that are hush-hush at the moment. But you know what they are.
I mean...
And you want to still do those things? They're open to you because they're all things you can do on your free time. Yes, but I don't. That's the point here. I don't. Okay. I'm not doing any more live shows. I'm not doing the Nobody Loves Original Material bullshit no more. I'm not doing any of this stuff that's going to further damage your family. I see it that way. I see your involvement in all of this as a detriment to your mental health, to your... You've already said things on the internet that you shouldn't have, and I don't even want to repeat it, even though you've said it. But clearly, I've got fucking evidence behind my statement of mental health there, I think. It's affecting your family life, your wife, obviously, blah, blah, blah. And there's still... Look, you can do anything you want. The Star Trek talk's going to continue. Alpha Pod Rants... I don't know what you want to do with it or not. Everybody else keeps talking about wanting to talk Star Trek. Even Charles.
Okay, I'll comment on that.
Please.
I feel that I have felt lately that because we are doing the other show and this and that adding the Star Trek show back right now was a little bit much for me personally. So that's kind of why I've been dragging my feet on that.
Well, that's good, because we're not going to do Alpha Pod Rants. Kish is upset because he really likes the title. I said what... You know the other project we were working on for a while? Don't say it, but... It was actually discussed with a few people, and it was possibly going to go somewhere. Wink, wink, if you know what I'm talking about. If not, never mind. That title, that thumbnail, that branding, and also that thing. I'll write it down here, you fucking weirdo. I'll write it down.
Now I'm like, wait, which
I'm
one?
I'm not going to say it at all.
Be a few.
But I'll write it. Here you go. I'm not even going to bother with the caps. This one is also conducive to more than just Star Trek, but...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So that'll continue at whatever rate it does, because there's people wanting to move on with that. Alpha Pod Rants, it needs to be. It's not a whenever thing, I guess. It's always been a scheduled thing. It could be a whenever thing. I don't know. Whenever you want to do Alpha Pod Rants, though, everybody is ready to return to it.
I really do.
So nobody's quitting.
Really, what's been more detrimental, and I'm being completely honest, is my lack.
I'll put up Luke V's gay comment.
No, is my my lack of motivation to get things done around the house that I should. Truthfully, hey, I'm not trying to be sexist, but I am a guy, and this, even though I was an only child, and my mom made it a point to teach me how to do all the things to take care of myself.
Is that really your only problem, you little queer? No. Is that what it's all centering around? Your inability to fucking manage your time at your home to get what your shit did? Your home shit did?
Yeah.
Is that what you're telling me right now?
Mostly. Yes, mostly. Yes, because...
Get the hell out of here. That's the insane thing that you're telling me right now.
Listen,
that is the biggest part of the problem in your guys' shit? Because if that's the biggest problem, you could have fixed it a year ago.
No, yes, if I wasn't...
There's no.
If I wasn't completely depressed and just standing in the kitchen, like literally not even working on shit, just staring at the fucking wall for an hour.
Do you think you walk past these NBC creeps and you don't fucking think that they do the same thing? They're even worse. I told you about that time that I had that terrible threesome and I got Dutch ruddered by my friend who looks like Shaggy from the Scooby-Doo. I told you after I walked out of there, his father's just sitting on the couch, dead silence, no television, just watching the sunlight die. And that's what's his life, just drinking his beers. That's what these people do. You don't think that's depression? You don't think that's a deep down fucking dark fucking sorrow? I'm not positive that what most of us identify with as depression is not just narcissism.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I agree. So
you are so lucky. You are so goddamn lucky that that's your problem.
Well, no, yeah. But, and I mean, it's always, I've never been really, I've been more like keep maintaining than excelling at this, all this stuff the entire time I've been a stay-at-home dad, you know, like I couldn't always get it done in time. There's always, you know, and then you add a kid and you add another kid and you add another kid. And then you have a whole house now, because, you know, it's like, you know, I wasn't in a good state of affairs. And honestly, and I was trying to explain this to, you know, the wife about how being a fan of In Hot Water and being on the shows and stuff and wanting to do this is something that literally brought me back from the brink at one point. Like, it was the only thing that I could, like, muster energy for to do that made me feel like a person, that made me actually, you know, want to like live it honestly. So I have a connection with, you know, my artistry, and you talking about it definitely, like, you know, made, you know, I know it, but it made me realize it more and really think about it more, and how, you know, in my band now we do covers. Well, before we were an original band and we did our thing and we jammed and that's our thing, and that's a sort of form of expression that is a certain thing, and learning covers and going to rehearsal all the time and doing that is not that. And I need an expression of artistry in my life, and the only thing that has that sort of expression to me now is working this and doing these things and trying to write, trying to do all this stuff, and without it I'm not me. And I know me. I'll in literally 2 weeks I'll probably want to kill myself because I'm just
aimless. But that's, you can't use creativity as an excuse or to mask your problem. It's just a Band-Aid then, and then it becomes a problem. You need a hiatus from creativity. You need to know that just because that's a part of you, it's something because of your life choices, because of the path of your life, because of every factor that's led up to where you are in life now has made it so you're missing a critical point. You've just said, like, you're losing the ability to do life the proper way. That's what you have to focus on. You don't get to be creative just because you want to. You've got to afford that luxury to be creative. Yes, all this great. And I think a lot of us creatives kind of go, I know I did, where you think about an old writer, how they would work in the coal mines or wherever the fuck they would work for 18 damn hours or some shit, come home, eat a slice of bread, then down a bottle of whiskey and fucking write at candlelight until they wake up and do it again 7 days a week. You know, like... Well, a lot of fucking great.
But that's also indicative of the way life was back then. And if you were going to do that and you weren't rich, you had to be that way.
You know what? Zentropy's finally got a good point. To take a hiatus from creativity, you should go on the Shuli Network.
He snorted.
Or you could join up with Patrick Melton.
Is that a booger? Oh!
Bookers. Look,
Boogers.
So back to what,
you know,
the
and
point,
yes,
yeah, go ahead.
I am lucky that is my only problem. And
well, no, back to the hiatus, because then continue. Keep your comment, pin, because that is more important than what you're doing creatively. And once you just have to put it aside, and you have to figure out how to start doing all that other stuff properly. and how to stop being depressed. The fact that you're standing there feeling a certain way, that's not the reason to stop doing things or to find something else to do to not feel that way. You have to fully address why you feel that way, and then you have to either accept it or fucking reject it. Meaning, like, you have to understand you may never be happy. You understand? Like, if you recognize what's wrong, you may never, ever be happy. Then you have to learn how to live knowing you're never going to be happy like other people. So what do? Well, many in that position, I'll quote Brian Johnson, and I won't virtue signal, but see, I still did. Brian Johnson from the Tell 'Em Steve Dave, he said, when he realized that he'll never be fucking happy, he just focused on making his foam-faced niece happy for her life because that brings him ultimate joy. Foam face is a secret word for the R word because she has the Down syndrome. So that's what brings him happiness, quote unquote, is bringing her happiness because he will never feel happiness. Maybe that's what you're going to have to deal with. Maybe you'll never feel happiness and you just need... It's not about your happiness. The moment you fucking shot that silly little sperm out of your fucking silly little penis, them children's fucking turned into your fucking happiness, and that's the only happiness that matters. Yours is completely irrelevant. You are nothing. You're a fucking mindless zombie until you've achieved that goal. And then once you've achieved that goal and a fucking goddamn working order, proper fucking run home is part of that goal, you don't get the right to be creative.
Just because I'm depressed doesn't mean I cry into the dish towel. I mean, I'd have to be doing dishes to cry into the towel.
Yeah, didn't you get the point? The point is he's not doing the dishes.
Like,
especially with all the dabble shit you're watching, you have nothing. Well, you're not even taking the own advice of our own show here. We've said it on many other shows. I don't know. Whenever we don't do audio, go do something while listening.
I have cut way back. I don't watch Melton anymore. I literally pop in there for like a minute and go, this is still going on? And I just like leave. Or I promote a show. I'm like, hey, Night Creeps is starting in an hour. Later. And I'm pulling away from a lot of it, actually. I think I only really listen to Misery Loves Company. But that's also a show that I don't even have... I'm not sure anymore, to tell you the truth.
Well, I think those are two questions.
Look,
you're obviously trying to fill time and avoid.
Well, no, I like
you're
to
avoiding.
hear about. I like to hear about all the bullshit.
Luke, I'm sorry to
like...
interrupt you, but you have no reason. You've got the fucking bind. You've got your family. You've got other creative things you're doing. You don't have the time. Where do you have the time to have any of the luxury of listening to any of this bullshit, even if you wanted to? I know I don't. Like, I have no time to listen to anything except for one podcast, Tell 'Em Steve Dave. That's it.
Here's another problem, and this is how when I was working at my old job.
That's my treat, Luke.
For 13 years, I worked in a shop that was very loud. I worked on saws and CNC machines.
I work with a man named Saw. Go ahead.
I have a friend named Chainsaw. So I started listening to stuff all the time because I had to. I had to wear like hearing protection. So then you want to just hear like me.
Focus. What's the point of this? Go on.
All the time. So I start listening to stuff, and I get to the point where it's like if I'm doing stuff around the, I listen and I can do stuff around the house. And I do stuff. But it's not at a good frequency. And here's another thing. Through this whole time for the past 4 years,
poopy.
Man, I have not taken care of myself physically. Literally not sleeping at all. Not eating, living on coffee.
Well, you're right about
like
that.
cookies.
When we first met, I said to you, see? Because, I was like fucking, I barely could make it to the goddamn bus station because I had been fucking walking for like fucking 13 hours that day. By the time we left the studio, I went with you to the bus station and I was like hobbled, hunched over. And then I found out we're the same age, he said to me, and then I was like, well, Jesus Christ. That's you're what happens when you stay coddled or something like that, or when you stay kept, when you stay home with the fucking family. You know, like I at one point fucking had to forge my own path. I mean, that's what you're supposed to be doing anyway, but like, I get it. There are reasons that you have to be, people would have to be a stay-at-home parent. A lot of reasons, especially with young kids. You, in my opinion, are not ready to have a two parents working situation in your home. Your children are too young. Once they reach a certain age, yes. And
I mean, there is a way. The only way, and actually, I did come up with I was thinking about this just the past couple of weeks. Maybe if the two youngers did like a half day of daycare, I could go to work at 1 o'clock or noon, and then work until 10 at night or something.
Yeah, but
that
you got to look at the cost of that and shit. You know what I mean? Like, that factors in as compared to how much you're making.
She's wanted me to get a job for a while.
The parent is better daycare than a daycare center.
Yes,
so
and we don't really trust many people either. But the girls are getting old enough. Doxing that they'd be able to tell us if something was going wrong or something happened. So it's really when the kids are really young and they can't really express. Sometimes those fucking workers aren't so nice to those little kids, man. Oh, yeah, I knew this was Tubby. I mean,
again, who cares? Again, we're really talking about serious stuff. Who cares about that shit?
Then Tubby.
Again,
I think he's in a serious crisis. But anyway,
who? I don't care about him. We're talking about you. Seriously.
I know. I care about
I'm already fucking go back to this comment. Luke needs focus. I'm already losing focus from the loss of focus. Where were we? We're talking about you. Oh, yeah, with daycare. But here's the thing.
Oh, yeah.
Daycare, as I interrupted before and said, it's better to have a fucking parent if you're not, unless you're making fucking big money, Luke. I don't know that you're covering daycare.
Oh, no.
And
no.
more than a
I told you, she can make some money.
Profit.
If she gets the right places and the right whatever, she can make some money doing what she does. But and she even said just today, it was I was I'm trying to monetize. We want to monetize shows. We want to monetize the band this year. I mean, and I'm really trying. Give me some time, and I think I'll be able to start making some money. She's like, it's not really about making money. It's about you having an outlet or a this or a. And I'm like, yeah, but here's the deal. A job as a social outlet or something for me to do ends up getting me in trouble because just like at any other job or here, I talk and I talk and I talk, and I'm charming in person, very much more charming than through a screen. But so I always get in trouble if I use that as a social thing, or it's more I guess doing a skill or doing a thing, but it's also adding another level to my life that if I can't handle the things here, how am I going to add another thing and do well at everything? But that's like you're saying here. That's the exact same thing you're saying here. So I'm using that same logic to not be having a job. But there is a difference because I don't have to leave the house here, and I don't have to, there's no travel time. It's not like a 8-hour block of time. It's, anyway.
Look, unless you have details you should not reveal on the air, but unless you have other details, from the looks of it, you guys are in a position where, unfortunately, until those kids are all in school a certain amount of hours, there's not a way you can both get a job. You can't afford a nanny, you can't afford this, you can't afford that, blah, blah, blah. Your wife makes too much money, blah, nice. Blah, blah. You can do some at-home schooling, though, and fucking figure out an at-home job. There are those things you can do. Actually, there's a lot of those. But it is something to look like. Yeah, like a video game, and that's the point.
Well, actually, that's... Really you know what? I should fucking get... I should just print this out and put it right in front of me.
Keep looking at these goddamn cocksuckers is what we're gonna do. is what we're gonna do. Like, I'm trying to have a serious conversation. You keep bringing up fucking comments from cocksuckers who I don't care about.
but I'm just
who
saying.
I've already said I don't care about them right now.
Personally,
at all.
I stopped playing video games because I didn't like the fact that I felt like it was a waste of time. Even though I have fun and I blow time, or, you know, I blow steam off, whatever, playing video games, I am an obsessive. So I will play a video game for 3 days straight. So I can't, and I was like, you know what? I can't handle that. Just like, you know, I think the very first time I did E, I went, ooh, this is too good. I can't do it. I can't do that. I know myself, and I can't do this because it's going to be too much for me. I'm going to like it too much. Video games are like that. So I'm just saying that to me, that comment is great because I just have to remember that the Dabbleverse is like a video game, and the way I feel about a video game, I should be feeling about the Dabbleverse, and bam. If I could just keep that and you know, live that, I think I'll be all right. I mean, I'm not saying I'm quick fix everyone.
From oh shit, I don't even think it's in this stupid. It isn't. We see everything good is now in that bullshit fucking other studio. Where is it? Is it this one? There you go. It's just what I was looking for too. Well, listen, you've got this to do plenty of whatever you like with. You know all the things on the table with this. Luckily, as far as these people go, and look, I don't speak for any of them, but if you want my money, you think you're going to get Damien to do some Dabbleverse talking with you? No. Kish, maybe. Luke of the Bind, maybe.
I'm not saying
actually maybe.
I want to talk about the Dabbleverse.
The point is, I don't care. The point is, at least from this guy up here, Jim Grindle, I will not speak with you on the Dabbleverse at all. I'm not doing this NLO MMO bullshit no more. You guys keep doing everything you want to do. I'm not stopping anybody from anything. I'm not doing any of it. I'm fucking only doing the things I want to do. And I'm not talking about anything anymore. I'm doing things. And yeah, really, I think that covers everything as far as dramas go. Alpha Pod rants, like I said, until your shit's together, we're not doing that because that's something you control, and that is something that will occupy your time. And yeah, yeah, one day I hope it returns because we all love the title and still want to do that Spotify thing with it. But
oh yeah, I do.
I won't do that idea with the other show. I'm going to Spotify it, but I'm not going to do that idea. Like that cool idea. Which annoys me, but that's okay. So how about you?
No, I got some stuff to to focus and straighten up, and but I will say that every day this week I've made some progress. Actually, a lot. I stayed up the other night all night, and I made a lot of progress.
God damn it!
What?
I realized a hitch and everything here. Well, I'm fighting Stevie Lou in representation of the Dabbleverse. I'm going to be punching the Dabbleverse, so I guess
you kind of have to show up every once in a while to talk about it, maybe.
I guess I do, but look.
Well, no,
I guess if you guys are going to keep talking about it, I'm actually happy because I'll show up on your guys' stupid show every now and again.
I don't know, though. I don't know. I heard that someone didn't ever want to talk to me about that. So I don't know if it's a healthy thing to really have someone.
Oh, me.
I understand.
You're talking about me, right?
Huh? Yeah. Well, you explicitly express.
Yeah, I won't be talking about
your terror.
I'm not talking about you with it. I'll talk to Stevie Lou's face about it with my fists.
You don't want to mention
and then after I'm done beating Jesus into Stevie Lou's face, then I'll fucking well, then we won't talk about it no more. And it's as simple as that.
It's gonna be pretty it's gonna be light on the Dabbleverse talk because I haven't been paying attention. I've had real shit happening that I couldn't pay attention recently, so And maybe that's a nice little invitation to just stop. It's like cigarettes. Like once you ran out of money and you couldn't buy
Shut your
cigarettes,
filthy mouth.
maybe you just stopped. I mean, I've done that before, I think. Or I've done that with weed many times. If I don't have enough money, I'm not the kind of person to start going out and stealing money. But then again, I'm not also the type of person that goes, oh, now I need to hustle real hard to get it. I'm just like, I'll just wait till next week. I'll have money, whatever. So, yeah, I'm an asshole. I get it.
No.
I've said that. I've said that many times, and I've said I'm crazy many times too. And, you know, people want to think that, even people in my real life sometimes want to think that I like to over-exaggerate things. But, you know, I tell the truth.
Yeah.
Actually, I realized today it was funny. What's this? Oh, I don't want. I can't bring up that comment. But someone wants to know if he loses, Dabbleverse goes on. Yeah, will it though? Will the Dabbleverse continue to go on very much longer? I don't know. It seems like a lot of people are faking a lot of shit in the Dabbleverse, not just doing works on the screen, but maybe fake super chats, fake monies, fake. I don't know. Fake all kinds of shit, possibly.
Look, I'm just doing this for fun and giggles and obviously promotions. Hello, why do you do anything in this game other than that? And I'm so to this comment. I'm sorry, I realize this comment's not up, or maybe it was up, and when I clicked it, it went away. I don't know. So yeah, nothing about the Dabbleverse going on. It's going on whether I win or lose this fucking fight.
Oh, hold on. You said the magic word.
Night Creeps is brought to you by The Bind at The Bind Rocks and ConsumeOurProducts.com.
Oh.
What was the word?
You said promotional. You're doing it as a promotional thing.
Okay,
So-
sorry. I was
We're here to promote things. Oh, perfect. Yes, we are. There you go.
So there you go. I forgot what I was saying though. I was too busy.
I don't get promoted though. I get fired, and it's indicative. It's a pattern. That's a pattern too. I show up late a lot. You know, it's like I get comfortable.
Yeah, the Dabbleverse. That's what we're talking about.
No,
That's
me
what I
getting
was
fired.
Yeah, I don't know about you. No, we were talking about the Dabbleverse going on, and then you played that thing.
Yeah,
I was literally
the
in the middle of
Dabbleverse
saying,
will
it's
go
not
on.
about whether or not the Dabbleverse will or won't. It's about once I punch it into his face, I will be done with any of this. It's all. It's just a nice, fun release. I'm done with all of this dumb G word stuff as it is.
See, but I kind of want to fight Subilu after that.
Well, you could do what you want. Look, that's something fun. If you're doing that, that's great. That's a good way to do it.
I agree. And I assured my wife that I'm done with all the other bullshit, you know? And like I've said before, I didn't come in this game trying to be a troll, because I had been one before, and I was like, I didn't like it that much. And I am embarrassed that I was almost forced into it or coaxed into it. Or maybe I just jumped right into it and blamed other things afterwards. I don't know. I really don't know how I fell into all that, but it happened, and whatever. I really don't. I can't muster up the energy to even care about wanting to do it anymore, because I am thinking more about organizing shit in the closet and, trying to fucking learn a song that we put on the fucking list and, all that shit. So, I feel like I am charting to sift through and and organize things a little better now, better than I have for quite some time. And I almost feel that like it sucks that this. I'm usually like this. I have to go to extremes and have like almost like emergencies happen for me to like smarten up. And that's a pattern too. So I don't know.
Well, it's really, I mean, good thing we don't have the Dr. Grindle in here because it is a typical artist bullshit struggle. And it's sad to say, it is all very simple. And it all can be fixed easily. And in my opinion, focus on your band. And if you need some creative outlet, get all your family shit did. And, if you need outlets beyond your band, do things that are real. And again, you know what I mean by things that are real. I think I've presented a plan. What you're going to get on patreon.com/official Rangoon will be real things. This is not real.
Oh, wait. Official Rangoon Patreon people. Oh, should I do? Oh, you know what?
Tubby,
I don't have the...
enjoy your master classes, and that's a great choice. You know, if this could be the best troll of your life right now, is quitting everything and just like learning every master class and just figuring out what to do with what little time is left of your life.
Well, yeah, I mean, we never know, and if you're not that healthy,
old. He's fat.
He's also not that healthy. So, I mean, it's literally any moment it could be. I mean, and then you want the last thing for people to see on your playlist is going to like another Dabbleverse show. Ray DeVito is like the last video you've watched. Or, oh my God, even, oh my God. Ball Yank Boys? Oh, I mean, that's like...
Well, one thing that is good to watch is the Pat Dixon program. And Jay Santiago, you should definitely turn this off right now and go watch Pat Dixon's program. Thank you.
I could hook up a piano.
I mean, that would be a good time sometime.
I could. I mean, I could do that. Just got to set it up a little way. You know, I even moved around my room completely. That's why I do look a little different now. Like a little closer. I haven't adjusted it perfectly, but yeah, I like it. It's much better. Camera's not pointed anywhere towards the door, so that's always a positive thing.
That is.
Thank you for the intervention. I thank you all for the intervention too. Oh yes, I made an anonymous call today to someone
Tommy's talking about being called the F word. He's just trolling. Forget him.
Oh, he realized he was gay today? That's awesome. Is that the red pill, blue pill? Is it multicolored? Is it indigo? Is there indigo in there too? Should be.
Yes.
Gay.
Yep.
So. I wasn't joking, Jay. Go watch Pat Dixon's program. This isn't. This isn't what you want.
And I'm hoping that I can actually straighten myself out the way I think I can. And
I think you can. I have faith in you.
Oh, come on. Don't patronize me.
But
join Patreon, everyone. Hey.
Yes. I look forward to working with you on those exciting projects ahead and continuing Night Creeps. Again, very thankful. While it's no whore ever, it is certainly conducive to whorishness. So lucky us. Because look, if it wasn't for the way we did Night Creeps, I'd say we wouldn't be doing this anymore either. That's how bad off I think shit is for you.
Be doing what anymore?
Night Creeps. If Night Creeps was something we did weekly or on a schedule, I'd be backing out of that too.
Yeah, I get it.
Everything
I get
else,
it. I get it.
I'm only doing things that don't require a commitment or schedule from you. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree. I understand completely.
You're welcome.
I don't
agree and
blame
understand,
you.
you little prick.
No, I understand why you feel that way. I get it. I mean, I'm sorry.
Don't be. It's
seriously.
good for me. I get to just work on the stuff I want to.
You are super late. You're like, end it right now.
fucking-
Bye.
Yeah.
See ya.
It's fucking over.
I'm ending it all right now. I'm tired of feeling that way and thinking that way. It's so 2002. I mean 2022 for me. It's so.
Are you so tired of being tired? Sure as night follows day.
Oh shit! I like
But
this.
don't you know that most things you worry about never happen anyway?
Oh yeah, I know that. Well, I know that now because I used to never
thanks,
have
Jay.
anxiety, and then when I got it, I started to realize that.
I'm going to the gym after this.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna
That's
go
awesome.
punch.
Oh, I was punching.
No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna wait until the morning because I'm going to Dick's and I'm getting some gloves, and I
Ooh.
gotta pick up some weed pens for some coworkers.
Man, where's my gloves? I have nice MMA gloves. They're old, but I only used them in my kickboxing class for a little while, so they're still
Look,
like
let's
intact.
get you an undercard, Luke. Work on that, and then work on your body a bit. April 27th is
What are you
long
saying?
enough
I ain't
away.
that bad. They ain't
It's
ain't
long
that
enough.
far.
April 27th.
Who wants to
Luke of
fight
the
me?
Bind. Lucas of the Bind. April
Dabble?
27th. April 27th. April 27th. April 27th is long enough away, Luke, that you could do some serious work to your body and health.
I like that idea.
It could
I really
be
do.
good for you.
It is, and I always like I always like having a show. You know, like I could rehearse with my band for 10 months and be like, ugh. And then and maybe not even play everything right. And then you tell me, oh, we have a show booked in like 3 weeks, and literally the next time I show up, I'm gonna know everything perfect because I'm like, oh, now I'm excited because I'm
And
doing
have you spoken
something.
to your band yet about playing a show in Brooklyn?
You know what? I forgot, and
You little
I
piece
didn't
of
even
shit.
check. I have
That's
to take
why
a
the date was
picture-
set without you.
No, I know, and I've had quite a few weeks right now. It's
Put at the
literally-
furthest date it can be as it is for you. So deal with it. And look,
Well,
I'm
I
glad
said-
because it gives me more time to,
Well,
get in better shape
not-
because I'm still going to
not
get my
really
staminers up.
Not really for me. I kind of said it. Putting it at the farthest date makes it so that
You
we
can try to
pro-
get your guitar boy to go with you.
Well, that we can also if we have more time to set it
To
up and get
promote
everything
and to set up, right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like done.
Correct.
Instead
But
of
Stevie Lou
crunching
was
it
more
down
anxious
to
to get it
4
done
weeks.
early. If you're honestly, I probably would have chose April, I think 12th was the date I would have chose at the end. But I do prefer, I already said, while it's been done in the end of the day to make it as late as possible to ensure we get you there, you're part of the planning. Yes, it's good
No,
that
I
it gets
know.
the planning done, but getting you there is part of the fucking planning because knowing that you're even going, it determines what the fuck's being booked. What are me and Stevie Lou gonna do a Night Creeps fucking show? Doubt
He's
it.
been on. He's been on before.
Oh Jesus Christ, Luke of the Bind. We're not
Everybody
doing
wants to
Night
replace
Creeps
me.
live without you.
Everybody.
If Luke of the
Wish
Bind.
it was me.
Luke of the
Everybody
Bind.
wishes they were
I think
me.
this is a red bill. Look, maybe am I
everybody
wrong with
wishes
this
they were
statement,
me.
people? Let's weigh this. Luke, weigh this. Use out there, weigh this. If you're not look, there's going to come a time in the next week, literally in the next week, where I have to start making moves to secure a fucking venue for us to perform a show at. I'm going to have to start booking some people, getting together some things, some music, some comedy. I've got things, okay, that I can bring, fun things that are ready to go. But it's going to take coordination. And now we already have a date, which kind of... Now that's going to be even harder, actually. Not having a date would have been better because, then you can have like a little looser. It's easier to plan with a bunch of people. But anyway,
well, I mean, you could,
that's a whole other thought. I'm having the wiggles
now, but we've already
sure.
You already
but here's the thing: the thing I'm putting out there, the thought I'm throwing down. Within the next week or so, I'm going to have to start making the moves to make the Night Creeps Live in Brooklyn happen. Maybe it's Night Creeps Live in New Jersey. Who knows? But whatever it may be, the Night Creeps Live show needs to get started working on in about a week. Now, once that decision is made, if it's a no, well, then forget everything I'm about to say. But if we do decide to do this show, and then it ends up you're not at that show, weigh this statement. Am I crazy? Is this an ultimatum? Is this a red pill, blue pill?
Oh,
am I being a jerk in an extreme? When I say, if I were to say, once we reach that point, and then the show occurs, and you're not at that show, we're just not doing shows.
Okay.
I mean, does that sound? What is that statement that I'm making? I'm asking legitimately. Grindle was made when his parents banged while they lived in the apartment.
Yes, give me a goal. I actually am very goal oriented.
Jay,
if I have a goal,
let's talk about that in a second. Jay, no, that's not correct. I was not made when my parents banged while they lived in the apartment between the Quick Stop. That'd be cool, but what actually happened is my father gave my mother what she thought was cocaine while he was high on mescaline, but actually it was heroin. And then when she was out cold, he raped her. And then I was born, and many years had passed after that, and I ended up hanging out every day in front of the Quick Stop in Garfield, New Jersey. That was just my home. I mean, that's what happens. That's where a child that's born from such a situation ends up, standing in front of the Quick Stop all day, every day. True story. But anyway, you were saying.
Bong, bong. No, yeah, I'm very goal oriented, and if that's what you want to put up as, a consequence of if I don't show up.
It's not, though. It's
yes.
not, though. But I'm asking, is it a consequence? I don't feel it's a consequence or an ultimatum. See, in the case of what Aaron Berg did, actually, this is kind of similar.
Oh, wow. Okay.
With what happened
Gino.
with Aaron Berg. In a way, you're Gino right now. But it's a different thing because, no, it's not. It's the same thing. It's Aaron saying, look, I cannot continue to build what I'm trying to build and work what I'm trying to work if you're screaming N-word and being pissed drunk. And in this thing, well, obviously, if you don't have the time... I'm not screaming N-word,
but I'm not doing what I'm not getting done the things I should be doing. It's
right. I just think that there's been I think that we're definitely past a whole, fuck me once, fuck me twice. It's not even a 3 strikes you're out because that is a consequence. And that sounds like I'm the one doing something to you when it's kind of reversed. This is, yes, it's a consequence, but it's a consequence.
I'm doing something to everybody.
You're the doer. You're the doer of some things.
I'm the doer of evils to everyone else, and you want to save me, and I'm saying no, I don't need saving.
I'm not no saver.
Well, you want to help
that.
me. No, you want to
Explain
save me from myself, from me making certain decisions that are going to affect.
No,
my
I
life
want to save
negatively.
me.
You save you from me. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
I'm trying to save me from wasting time with people anymore in life. People who don't have the time or the ability. Like
I'm racist. What did I say?
But
Are you behind? I might have said some racist
What?
things earlier. Sorry.
I don't
No,
know what you're
Jay
talking
Santiago.
about.
He said I was racist. I don't know. You know.
Jay
How can I
kisses
be
guys
racist?
in
I
the
look.
wiener.
I look very, very. I got something in me. There's something. That's what people always say. I wear my headband on my taint. Oh, cause I'm Gino. I'm racist. I get it. No, see, I'm a different Gino. I'm classist.
I wanted to share with you guys a little piece of me. I wanted to share with you my my quick stop. As you can
nice.
see, the ours is on the right side, and we had a liquor store which did sell to us on
And
where-
bar.
so
What?
this is where we spent so much time, right there, right at that
How can you
garbage
have
can.
a
we
bar
smoked
in a
so
liquor
much
store?
weed. And then we'd go across the street here and hide. There was one time where we'd hide from cops and shit over here. But one time the cops, because this line is a town, it's two different towns, Garfield, and technically this is Saddlebrook. And Saddlebrook police didn't like that we hung out there all night. And they would try to kick us out, but the guys at Quick Stop loved us. And one time they said, you got to go, and they were causing us all this bullshit. And then right over here, a Garfield cop rolled up and said, hey, what the hell's going on here? And he's like, this is not your jurisdiction. And they were arguing with each other suddenly. And the guy goes, hey, come over here real quick. So we just walked across the street, and we were standing there. And then the two cops were arguing with each other. And he's like, go on and get out of here. They're not trespassing. Leave them alone. But that's only because they were watching us, and we were their bust. It wasn't because they were trying to be like nice. They were watching us a long time.
We want them.
Yeah, but yeah, God, the memories.
Just like if, it's like certain people. You're like, you're in a war, and it's like, no, I want him. Like in a movie, it's like he's my kill. Give it to me.
Basically. Yo, this place was so magical that one day while on acid, and it was real, I saw Santa Claus pulled up right here in this spot here. And then the Easter Bunny, I'm in this spot with my friend Larry. And he's rolling.
That's where this
the blunt.
happened?
He's rolling the blunt, yeah. So the Santa Claus pulls in. Oh, let me back out. Yeah, right here. And then the Easter Bunny pulls in right here, and the two of them are getting out, and then from around this corner comes Jesus Christ. I'm not joking. Full in the robe, the sandals, it was Jesus Christ. And the three of them reached the door at the exact same time while we're tripping on acid, and he's rolling the fucking blunt. And we don't even, we're just like, our minds are blown, and all of a sudden the lights start flashing, and it's like, we're like, what the fuck is going on? The universe is cracking. And it's like, oh shit, cops, yo, cops. The cops are right behind us, and they're coming. So fucking Larry just gobbles the whole blunt that he just rolled, and it was a fucking like a Godfather. It was a huge blunt. He just gobbles that down. All the weed, starts gobbling it. Literally, we're all eating up the fucking weed. And luckily, unluckily, because we were out of weed, those cops weren't there for us. Yeah. But anyway, you were saying? Go on.
Oh, now I don't remember.
What's the right layout that we were on before? Is this the Night Creeps layout? I forgot.
Could
What
be.
were we on before? What did we look like before? Is this what we looked like the whole
this.
show?
Yes, it was this. It was this. Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty
Go
sure.
on now.
Pretty sure. Yeah. I hope I can, yeah. I mean, I guess I don't feel like I need to take a hiatus. I kind of feel like I have a new wind about me. And
All right,
actually,
then stop fucking me creatively, because I don't feel like I can devote mental energy. Like, what's killing me is this cool ass project I'm working on right now, where like I should be in my brain all day. And maybe it's not you. Maybe I'm blaming you, and it's a deficiency I'm gaining with age and becoming less creative. Maybe that's what it is, okay? But I should be fucking rolling with this idea. When I am working on it, I am. But like that whole part of me that keeps working when I'm not working, that seems dead. And I've sourced it to the fucking everybody that I've worked with for the fucking ever. From bands, from like literally everybody. It ain't me, buddy. It's not me. Because I do the things I say I'm going to do. Everybody I've ever worked with, we're talking such a huge number of people. Every last one does this. It's the same patterns. You said patterns earlier. It's the same patterns, and I'm tired of wasting creative energy when I have so much I do on my own. Like I could just be all by myself, all alone. So yeah, let's take that off the table. I'm not counting. Unless you're saying Jim Grindel's the hoe, I'm not trying to save a hoe. It is what I feel is best for you, too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Not that you're trying to save
me
or whatever. Yeah, okay. Went on that tangent. Maybe.
But go ahead. I just want, now that that's clear.
But I feel like, here's the thing. Here's the thing, Jim. Hold on. Here's the thing. You really did save me.
Jesus, he's racist. Well, Jay Santiago says, great story, Jim. Seriously, what was your brown bag choice beverage back then? Well, usually we'd get 40s, or like someone would get a bottle of vodka, or always the small bottles, or Southern Comfort, E&J, Hennessy. Or a small Jack Daniels. Like we definitely mixed everything. The answer is everything. Jay was our drink of choice back then.
Yeah,
as far as
you
beers
could get your
went,
fucking hands on. That was
whenever you can get your goddamn hands on. But as far as beers went, usually we chose Rolling Rock.
It's like you go to your friend's liquor, or in my case, it was my parents' liquor cabinet, and you know that they don't fucking mark their bottles or anything. You hear some parents do that and shit, but mine don't. So, hey, you got a Snapple bottle? You go, hey, I'm going to pour like this much into the Snapple bottle, and now I got some shit for the night. Sweet. Or if someone happens to have a bottle, because we weren't stupid and we knew, hey, if we could get our hands on like a bottle of Bacardi 151, that's so high that we can all get fucking super drunk for a while.
First time I had that was my 21st birthday, and I vomited. Mainly because, it was, I'm pretty sure, I don't even remember how many, actually Scotty, who's in one of our chats, she can say she was the bartender that day. And I believe it was her boyfriend who got me. In fact, I know it was. He's the one who bought me these shots that immediately sent me. I vomited all over that bathroom. I hope that she made him clean it up.
Well, I mean, something that you can light
Jason,
on
we don't
fire.
need another.
If you're lighting it on fire, man. Yeah, you're putting it in your body. And,
but we would drink moonshine, too. We had this, I believe he was Albanian. No, Macedonian. I'm pretty sure Macedonian. His name was Klime.
That's hard.
And,
that's hard.
He would constantly, he would say, he was the guy who would come out and be like, he would walk out with a fucking jar of clear liquid in one hand and a bag of white bread in the other. And you just eat a whole mess of the white bread. Like if you got 4 people, you split that loaf up among 4. You fill your stomach with it, and then you all fucking drink on that moonshine, and then you just apparently get way drunker throughout the day. I couldn't do it. It was disgusting.
But yeah, and I don't know if I've told the story here. I think maybe I told it more with Lou. When I was around 13 or so and we were overseas on a Navy base, we could just take a bus, go to an Italian liquor store and buy whatever. And I was usually the one with the balls enough to do it, so I'd get the money and I'd go and buy a bottle of liquor and put it in my backpack and smuggle it back onto base. And, we'd just have a good fucking time. But I drank so much when I was like 13 and 14, I literally... I stopped in high school. I had to almost I didn't go sober, but I realized after being sick a bunch and just having some really fucked up nights just turning into a teenager, really, I was like, dude, this shit ain't good because I don't like the loss of control that, if you're blacking out for 3 hours, like you come to and you're in a bouncy house and you're like, wait a minute, it's dark now? Or you're sitting, or I think one time I was at a party and I was sitting in front of a fire and I was like, how did I get in front of this fire? The last thing I remember, it was we were eating. Who's calling? What's happening? Uh-oh. Oh. Oh, shit. So, being that age, I just didn't want to drink anymore when I was a little older because, and I used to have all the parties at my house. That is what's nice about being an only child because there's no, siblings to tell on you. As long as you clean up, you're fine, motherfucker. Yeah, party at my house all the time. Kids would write in my yearbook I remember the parties at your house. I'm like,
I think weed saved me.
Oh shit!
Because where you would go and get that bottle of liquor, I would just I had the ghetto. You know what I mean? Waiting for me, and I could just go and get a bag of weed for $5. And man, just that's what I would do. Sneak and smoke the weed in my house when I was a kid. Used to do it in the morning before school. I would just turn the shower on, and I would just spray a whole bunch of air freshener while showering. A big, steamy, boiling hot shower. Because the water was so much hotter back in the day before they regulated that shit. But
yeah.
And then I would crack a window too, and that steam forcing the smoke out of the window. That's how I smoked most of my fucking reefer pots when I was a young boy.
Who was the first person you smoked pot with?
Andy,
you didn't just grab it yourself.
He's dead. His name, it was Andy Moskal and Dennis Music. They were, I believe, at the time, 25, 27, or just maybe they were just 21. Who knows? They were grown adult men, though. They were the brother and brother's friends of my friend. I was 11. I did the drinking before that, though, and the cigarettes before that. And once I smoked with him, first time I smoked weed.
Oh, yeah.
I left my friend. First time I smoked weed, we were standing on Belmont Park, New Jersey. You know what? We're going to play a dumb little game. I'm going to show you.
Now you're going to go show that place?
I'm going to show you exactly where I first smoked weed.
We're getting a tour, people.
That's right. I'm going to share the screen.
Actually, because I was so drunk young and I didn't want to drink anymore in high school, I started smoking weed. And again, if I didn't start smoking weed, I would have started doing something. Probably drinking, probably doing other shit. I could have been a jock too, man. I really wanted to wrestle. I mean, is wrestling being a jock? I guess so. But when I moved to the States, the school I went to didn't have wrestling, so I just didn't do sports because that's all I wanted to do, really. So who knows? I could have been a little bit more meatheady and drunk and yeah, man, let's go. I probably could have become an actual wrestler. Maybe I would have been good at that. Shit. I missed a calling.
I did some.
Can you be a 43-year-old wrestler starting out? I guess I'd have to get a little bulk going, but I got a big chest. I got a big barrel chest already, so yeah. Fucking hit me with a fucking chair, please. I can take it. I'm not a frail little broken man who probably cries into his chair.
We can get there from there, but we're not gonna. We're gonna go this way.
Oh, it does suck sometimes when you're going through these Google Maps or whatever, and there's just one street they didn't go down that you needed. You're like, dude, I wanted to do the exact walk I did when I was young.
right here is the bar I was talking about where I drank that Bacardi 151.
Oh, nice.
And back there's the where I vomited. That's my high school right there.
Is that the dude that you drank with? Oh no, he's dead. The guy who was the guy working. I figured
Tight
those guys
pants,
look
though.
like they're about, they're in their 30s, 40s over there.
No,
These
but
guys.
we're almost where I first smoked weed. Let's see.
Ooh, who should I fight? Who wants to fight? Does Ski Mask want to fight?
Was it?
I kind of want to fight him. Because he only calls me when he's drunk. He only calls me when he's hammered and wants to, dish about Stevie Lowe. It's true. I guess in a way I was pushing that too. I'd be like, hey, isn't Stevie a piece of shit?
Well, here's where we were when we started, in this garage. This garage is fantastic. This house is amazing. There's a fucking Doberman in the back, and just, man, it's like a fucking scary-ass house, like the Psycho house, and everything about it fit, let me tell you. His sister was murdered in that garage, apparently.
Ooh, I like
shit.
all the... I'm liking the liking.
But, yeah, so
Ground
we
cover.
left here. We went up here. Dennis lived next door. Over here. Oh, and over here, you see this garage here. I've told this story. This is where
Floyd,
we were doing
JP.
graffiti back in the day. And, like, if you go over here, you can... Oop, not there. If you go
Could
here,
you
can
call it a
see
sword? Is it
we
more of a
snuck
dagger?
from back here. That's the dude's yard back here, right? We would sneak from back here, and we would graffiti this garage. And we put kill all the white people, and we spelt it P-O-Pole. Because we're like, that way they'll think it's black people who did it, and they won't look for us. And we were right.
I just had an idea. Well, number one, I want to address this comment. JB Floyd says a ski mask only sword fights, and I would say it's more of a dagger, or maybe a little flip out knife. Like a one of that's very small.
No.
And
Are they not going to let me over there?
Oh
Son
no,
of
they
a
don't.
bitch.
Because
I'm
you
gonna have
to drive
go to
over
the
there.
road. I'd have to go to the road
Yep.
over there.
Oh, now
See,
you gotta
right
go
over
around.
here is a jungle gym. Where later in my teenage years I lived in, and like a little thing. But over this hill, you see that hill there where my mouse is. I mean, you can't see the perspective, but boy, does it overlook. I mean, this is a pretty awesome. It's a
It
real
was a what?
overlook. It looks like it's flat.
jungle?
But it is a massive drop off. Like, it's very steep. But anyway, I guess I'm going to have to go from the road, perhaps, to look for it.
I want to see
but,
Jungle Gym.
Yeah, these hills are not coming off as steep as they are at all, but...
Well,
from here
yeah,
I might be
because
able to-
it's like it looks like more of the pictures look like a flat plane almost. I can see how it goes downhill right here, though. I can
Dude,
see
we
that.
would sled down this. Zoom,
Oh, I
and look
bet.
at this
Oh,
fucking
wow.
wall. Right into the
Oh,
road,
shit.
man. We would sled, zoom, in the snow, right off of this. Right into this fucking... We've gone into this house. We've literally gone all the way across the fucking street. But right up there where that little finger's pointing is where I was standing. Right over there is where I first ever smoked weed. Yeah. Then we went back to that house. I melted into a chair. And then I said, oh, fuck. I got to go to a dentist appointment. So then I ran down this way to get home in time. Fucking dipped through the factory back here. This is what we used to call the Yellow Bridge. You'll see it in a second. I wonder. Right over here, this is a bridge. You can't really see it, but we would go that way. But I didn't go that way. That day I went down this way. By the way, up here is where I used to also live on top of this roof. We would get up back. There's a ladder back here. It was pretty awesome. We would put a thing in the alarm so that you can't, so that doesn't go off, because when it would trigger the alarm, but like it would go ding, 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 ding. So we would put something there so that it would just go. No one would hear it until we pulled the ladder back up. And then I had a little place made where I actually, a girl and I did naughty things together. in one wonderful summer night, right behind the smokestack there. Had a nice little setup in my rooftop. But yeah, I come right out here, and I'm walking out here, and all of a sudden, go to turn, and my fucking father pulls right in here, and he's like, "Where the fuck are you? We're supposed to be going to the dentist." And then I said, "I know I stink of weed or whatever." We end up going in the store. I run away from him, and I go and steal a bunch of candy and eat it. I get caught. And then everything was fine. He didn't smell the weed. Got to the dentist, who's his cousin, and then they ratted me out.
Oh,
they said I smelled
bastard.
like weed.
Rat bastard.
Yeah, that's that story.
Oh, I gotta stand up. Oh, sitting on that stool, a wooden stool. I've been sitting on a wooden stool this whole time. Jesus Christ. Whew.
My old home.
I can feel my ass, and it hurts right now. It's like, ooh, oh, you know what? I can't feel it. Oh no, it's paralyzed. It's just asleep.
You see how there's this thing up there? There's like an overhang between that smokestack and this, and that's where we had our little party shack. It was great. To pretend we're the Crow. We used to stand up there and overlook the town. We're like,
oh yeah, so
Batman
are you
or something.
pissed about that, huh? Does it look like shit? The new Crow?
Christmas. You really want?
Like,
you really do.
why
want
does
to kill
that
my
need to
soul,
be
don't you?
remade?
Did you hear what Alex Proyas said?
No.
Okay, well then let's just wait until I get the picture up. Now you know who Alex Proyas is?
Not really.
He is the director of the original movie. Oh, of course they're not fucking showing any of it. The Crow 2024. Let's try that. What the fuck, man? They're just... this is annoying. It should be everywhere because fucking... I've been seeing it everywhere. What are you saying?
I'm just looking at some stuff. I think I can find the military base overseas.
Oh.
Looks like I can.
Well, let's look at that after we look at this. Now, look, she's got all right titties for what is there. That's Eric Draven, you clown. That's Eric fucking Draven. So what Alex Proyas said is, looks like Eric Draven has a bad hair day. Next reboot, please. And that's it. But yeah, that's Eric and Shelley right there.
Oh boy.
I'm fine with Shelley. Don't. Oh, you don't like the race switching? No, I don't like the other fucking motherfucker. I don't like that at all.
Metro-y, he's not. Because he has tattoos on his face, he's badass.
Yeah.
Like,
well,
every fucking shitty rapper has that now.
Well, that's exactly what they're going for, and that's what's fucking ridiculous about it all. I mean, hold on.
Yeah.
God damn it. I just want the image, you fucking clown. God damn it.
Ski Mask, you want to fight?
What about him?
I mean, I would fight. I would try to fight. What's his name?
Yeah, we
Jim
do need to get you an
Stanfield,
undercard. That's right.
It's
That's what we
literally,
need.
I can't fight a munchkin. I just can't. Like
Stancil.
like,
Why don't you fight Stancil?
That's what I'm
Here you
saying. I
go.
can't fight a guy
Look,
that's 5'2".
there's him in his makeup.
It's a slaughter fest. Oh, he's got muscles, but I mean, at
Doesn't
that
have
point,
muscles. He doesn't have muscles.
I
He
don't
has
know, does he?
anorexia.
Who, Stancil? Oh no, that
No,
guy.
I'm talking about the
this-
Crow. I don't care about them yet.
Bill Skarsgård.
Anyway, yep. So thanks for ruining my night triply, you little fruit.
In a couple
All
of
right, go
ways.
on.
I mean, when I do something, I do
So who are
it.
you gonna fight? Nobody wants to. You can't fight nobody.
No one wants to fight me. I'm not
No,
big
you
enough
can't
name.
fight
Nobody
nobody.
gives a shit. Why?
You can't fight because you're not fit enough.
I'm fit enough.
No, you're not.
I'm pretty close. I mean, I
You're
could literally
an old
get,
man.
I literally could get there in like 3 weeks.
You're an old man.
No problem.
Okay,
And
then
I
do
would
that.
I would want to do a real training. Yeah.
Come on, who wants to fight Luke? Who wants to fight Luke?
Does,
Who wants to fight
does
Luke?
a certain
Who wants to fight
we'll
Luke?
Say, does a certain very talented young man who unfortunately cannot move his legs.
Oh, Jesus. Have a champion?
Does he want to choose someone in his stead, perhaps?
Derek.
I'm just saying. Would Derek can choose who
Figure
should I
out,
fight?
get a champion
like
to fight
to-
this idiot who
I'd
wants
be like,
to fight now.
fight your wife. She's like 7
Would you fight
weight
American
classes ahead of
Cupcake?
you. He's pretty big, but sure.
He's off to New Jersey, and he's just dying to get into the Dabbleverse.
You're right. You know what? He really is. I mean, I don't want to screw up his ability to do impressions because he's pretty good at them. No.
Would you
He might
fight
end up sounding-
Stancil and Ski at once?
Fuck yeah.
I think.
Oh my god. Well, that's not a boxing match. That's like an MMA match right there.
Yeah.
I would go full mixed martial arts on that one. Let me kick. Let me.
But they don't even
take
like
him
Stevie
down.
Lowe. They don't even like Stevie Lowe.
Yeah, but they like Gino.
Who? Come on. There's got to be
Yeah,
somebody.
seriously,
who
they
can
like
fight.
Gino. I'll fight,
Gino?
and I'll
I
fight
mean-
Gino at the same time.
He's not gonna fight you, Ding Ding.
I would love it, but
It's
he's
never
so
gonna
slight.
happen.
He's a slight boy.
It would never happen.
Let's put it this way: I was busy punching the walls today a few times, and man, it's so fun because makes a nice snap, and it doesn't really. It's like when you do it for your entire life, it doesn't break your knuckles anymore, and you feel it. You feel that shudder through like the house of like bam, bam.
They figured it out
bam.
to fight Paulie Shore.
He's too old. Come on. I can't have senior citizens.
Then there,
I mean,
there
I'm-
cuts out Kevin Brennan too.
I'm prime, man. Come on.
You know, it's
Who
funny.
do you
Because
want?
despite what these idiots say about us, we can't even think of any enemies who. Hey, how about fight this guy? We've made no enemies except for you fucking tiny group of tiny douchebags who all fucking work together.
To be honest, I saw the way you tried to like character assassinate him, and that just rubbed me wrong. And I was like, I just want to rub these people out. I mean, that's kind of like my, I just felt like doing that for a while. Yeah.
No. How'd that?
I mean, I'm not blaming you.
No, you can't, because I've said since day one how to win, and I don't think we've been fine. And it's
No, you're right.
and
I
it's
get
to
it.
both of us, to all of us. You don't. I've said I'm a part of it too. I could have
And really-
easily have detached and focused
I was
on my
gonna
writing.
wait.
And
I was going to wait to tell you this, but I'll tell you this right now. I
Good.
actually, one of
Tell
the
me.
reasons I feel like I've turned
What
over a
is
little
it?
bit of a new leaf is that because really, me not being able to do all the things I want is actually letting that little piece of shit win.
yeah, sure, that is a true story. But again, it doesn't.
And it's like the same fervor of the crow, the murder
I may
of
need to
crows
talk to your
fervor.
wife.
Good.
I may
You
need
should.
to have. I may need to have a sit down with your wife.
The same fervor of, I was talking about rage and things like that is actually starting to transfer over to that. It's like, you know what? Yeah. It's like, I mean, the fact that I am so much more capable of so many more things definitely makes me happy. And it makes me feel like, yeah, if I let myself fall apart because of like bullshit, that is letting Derek win, and I can't let that happen because it's not happening. It's not going to happen.
Well,
And it's like a transference of energy transmutation, alchemy and shit that I was talking about a lot, and I actually fell off of my alchemy shit for a long time too. I've been listening to a lot of that recently as well. Kind of replacing that with the Dabbleverse stuff, which is
funny you said that.
Why?
Well, I was gonna say, why don't we let the deck speak?
The deck. Ooh! Oh, you gonna tarot me? Am I being terrorized? I'm being terrorized, and now I'm being terrorized.
terrorized
Right, risen from the terror.
Do you
see how that's like clever, and it's just like that. It's like that's what I'm talking about. Like you can't do that either. I mean, even though you like parts of your brain don't even fire anymore, and like doesn't even can't even travel down that way anymore. You'd think like all the other avenues would like be teeming with energy and just like pumping and pumping, but it's like your fucking voice is so goddamn monotone and boring. It's just like I can't even. It's like listening to my tinnitus. I already have a monotone tone, so I want to hear. It's the same thing. It's like it's the buzzing. It's the in my ears all the time. Ugh. It's like that's why it's like makes me want to puke. It makes me want to think about what's his name, Frank. What's his name? Frank bullshit face.
Reno.
Yeah, Tella. Ooh. And I really do feel that way. Like, it's like, man, I actually want to go like clean some shit right now. Like, I'm ready. I'm like,
what's the question? So I'm gonna shuffle 7 times here.
We're going.
I don't want
will I succeed?
It's gold. It's gold. The question is, will you succeed? But in what?
Will I succeed in doing all the things that I want and that I feel that I can do? Or will I fall flat on my face and turn into even more of a nothing?
All right. Well, let's clear our minds and think about that. I want you to repeat that in a more spiritual way. I want you to be, more fancy.
In a more spiritual way.
I want that Luke of the Bind to do what he says in the beginning and do some zenning. Anthony Zenhauser. Right.
Oh, mighty tarot.
Oh, what a goose I am. Oh,
will
what a goose I am.
I be able to pull off the feats that I feel I can? I know I will.
Now.
Because now it's like it's there's like if I can shift the obsessive thing to the right frequency, do you understand how powerful that is?
I don't.
Do you?
I do not.
Like,
all right.
I mean, I really do feel like I'm partly responsible for Stevie Lou being in the predicaments and things that he's in now.
Well, that is true. That's what happened with you and I. But well, you know what? That's kind of part of the past, which is what the first card. We were only doing a 3-card reading: past, present, and future.
Okay.
Which kind of answers to your multi-tiered question.
What's the future gonna? The expression of my future? That's what I want my future to be.
Oh my God! I accidentally pulled 2 cards for your past, and I think they're very important.
Okay.
Because what we've pulled from the past, accidentally 2 cards, is failure and prudence. Do I even need to fucking elaborate? I think the cards right now are just saying, hey, ho, I got something that you needs to know. I think they're making their voices clear here with this accidental drawing of 2 when there was only to be 3. So what does that say for the present? Where is it all now? Well, according to this, it's in a place of gain.
Game?
Gain.
Oh, gain. I'm gaining. Okay. At the present, I am gaining. Yeah, I know. I really gotta cut down on the carbs. It's
now look.
It's a thing.
Well, that's great you said that because, as I always say, perception is 9/10 of the law, and this is all about. Look, there's many paths here, isn't there? From this, whatever this thing is.
What has been gained? More craziness? Am I gaining more chaos, more enemies, more
Or more positivity.
Am I gaining more? Am I gaining more resentment for my family? Am I
Or
gaining?
can you choose?
Am I gaining? I think I made my relationship with my father better today. That was cool.
Well, let's
Maybe.
ask this then.
He might be actually a little scared of some of the things I said, and I was like, "Hey, I get dark. You do too. So just I'm not gonna fucking act on shit, But I do want someone to say it too, because if I don't say it to somebody, I might actually do it. Because sometimes you got to say some things to like hear how crazy they are, and they go, "Oh yeah, I'm not gonna do that." So I can stop thinking about that now. Anyway, what's up? What's up with the future?
Well, there's a question on the future.
Okay.
Because
Uh-oh.
Oh, actually, what is this game card? This is a 9 of discs. Discs. Discs? I don't know what this means.
9 of discs. Oh, so what? But what's the separation in that? Do discs represent the coins or the? Let's see. It would be coins, cups, wands, and what's the last one? Your spade, your diamond. The diamond is the coin. The heart is the cup. The cup originally was the cup of Christ. That made like cups. But when you're a Christian, you can't have like a representation of God on a card because it's
funny.
blasphemy.
You said that as I read how this card has a signification of multiplication of the original word, which blah blah. But
so
gain
and
good
gaining
luck and good management, complete realization of material gain, good riches, inheritance, covetous, treasuring of goods, and sometimes theft and knavery, the whole according to dignity. So that's that one. Now, as far as the future goes, when you thought of this question, because the card's already pulled, it's not like the card can change. Were you thinking of the future if you continue to walk your current path, or your future at a great? Okay, that at the current path.
Wealth.
And that's the 10 of discs. I should have kept the damn page open.
I'm all disky. I'm all discs, man.
Suit of the earth. Let's see.
Oh, that's good. I need more grounding. That is because I'm an air sign, and
It says you're gonna get material gain and fortune, but nothing beyond.
Well, the thing is that I already have the other things.
You're gonna get a loss in part, heaviness, a dullness of mind, yet clever and prosperous in money transactions.
Okay. So that means I'm going to stop being as creative and make money. Cool.
Guess you got to keep doing the nobody likes original material.
I guess so. It's in the cards, everyone.
You're choosing.
I got to stay with my disc on my disc world, man.
Damn it. Well, I don't approve, universe. I don't approve.
No, but I think the gate. Let's consider this. You said the present. What is up with the present? Now, does that mean
this is an evil deck? It's a Aleister Crowley Thoth deck, sometimes considered to be an evil deck. Maybe it's misleading us.
I don't know if it's as evil as I. It's a toss-up.
Maybe it's the deck you need.
Yeah, I definitely need a big deck.
I need a big deal. Reckoning is what's happening. So what were you gonna say?
Nice old black magic deck. That's what I need to widen my perceptions.
Butthole. What were you gonna say?
So the present. You said the present card is gain. Now, does that mean the present as like right now, like today, perhaps? Perhaps if we had pulled that yesterday, it would not have been gain. It would have been resurrection, or it would have been perhaps falling, heading down. But perhaps I did have some realizations today, and perhaps I am gaining myself back.
Yes, that's away.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yes.
Instead of saying,
hence me
the
saying
gain,
yes.
Huh?
Yes, I know what you're saying. Hence me saying yes.
Okay.
No, like I'm getting you. I'm following you. Continue.
Today, I have gained something. Maybe good advice from Jim. Or maybe I have gained my sanity back.
Well,
or I've
everyone
gained
knows
my...
Dr. Grindle's got the
Well, I didn't see Dr. Grindle. I saw Jim today. I saw. Well, I feel like I saw some Giovanni today. I saw a lot of Giovanni today.
I mean, Derek calls us best friends, and I don't even think we've even committed to friends yet. Although
I did say when we first met, at the end, I was like, man, I feel like,
we're gonna be good friends.
But I feel like we're like people that could be friends with each other. Like,
yes,
not
I
only.
I remember you saying that, and I agree. And we very much could be very good friends. But I don't even think we've ever consciously said, yeah, we're friends or something.
I say you guys are my buddies. You're my. I do call you my new friend group.
Friends in that light, social friends. That's different.
Oh yeah. And I know. Because you do shows with people you think they're your friends. It's like, yeah, but we do hang out and talk sometimes too, and
Sure, but how much personal stuff do we really share? It's been very limited.
It has been, but also because
broad strokes, everything is.
I think a lot of times too, because we're plotting and planning all the time. So how could we talk about personal things? We've got so much stuff to do to others, right? So how could we ever talk about our real lives? And plus, we think that each other are going to dox each other at some point. So, I guess.
Well, we already.
Yeah. But then again, I tend to not be the person that wants to unless I'm bitching about some shit that happened or whatever, I don't really always bring my friends into my personal shit. I'm not necessarily that person who likes to do that. But that's also a bad thing about me, because I do have someone who is a best friend who I don't always reach out to, where sometimes I probably could and should, because it's nice having a sounding board of someone who actually knows you and, does care about you a lot and things like that. Jay? But I'm a person who I feel like I'm capable of doing everything myself, and that is a problem sometimes. And so maybe I should listen to Jim, and I should just say, your mom's box. I might not be back. You never know.
You should reach out to your best friend, Pretty Finger Kyles, in the Bind. And you should have
Mr. I need to be in frame at all times, Kyle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that guy. He wouldn't come to Brooklyn.
He would come to Brooklyn?
Right. No, he would not. So to land this thing, let's talk a little bit about what we would do if you do get your guitar player to come. That's who you're looking for, your guitar player?
Well, no, because I was just saying that he has gigs booked with another band. He already has a schedule. So I was going to take a look at his schedule, but I forgot to, because we were doing shit, and I wasn't even thinking about it, because I was on the high of playing. Sometimes I get a little lost in that.
What was kind of gay? Derek saying that about Luke, or us addressing Derek saying that? Go on.
Saying what? What was gay? Oh, no, the tarot reading was a little gay, I think. That's what he was saying.
Oh, it was
Aleister Crowley.
You were saying, I'm so sorry. That was my...
See, and I'm losing steam now, so I'm not really sure what I was saying.
Yeah.
Well,
see, you just drummer.
You distracted
your guitarist
us.
Wants to come. You bring your.
Oh
bass,
yeah, so I mean that.
You a drummer.
In a way, that doesn't even have to happen. I can literally jam and play with just about anybody. I mean, we could literally just be like, "Hey, man, in between things, we just fucking do a little fucking 1 minute fucking quick jam. Fucking give me a beat. Let's go." You know how to do
I'll
this?
rap, yo.
Or, I mean, you have a guitar, you have a bass, and you have drums, or you have a piano. bass and drums. Literally, I could probably just have a drummer with me, and I could fucking do some cool shit. You know, as like not like full songs maybe.
If
but
we book
like,
a show, there will be a drummer there, most likely.
all right. I mean, need a drum set. We need something for him to bang on.
Yeah, like he doesn't have one.
Well, you know, if you're gonna tell him to bring it, sure, yeah. Are you saying there's a drummer
The
there?
venue would
but
most likely have one. Usually.
Sometimes, some of them. That's more in the past. Actually, you know what? In that area, you're probably more right because I think
The venues that you could just like get booked on the fly or short notice, they usually have a drum set.
yeah, they'll have something in the back. Probably not all the stands though, but you know, you might not
Dude,
get all your
I have
cymbals.
I can't even count the number of shows we played, and we never brought a drum set ever.
Well, that's what I mean. I think in that
Sometimes we did. Sometimes we didn't even bring a single instrument. We would show up to the show and be like, "Hey, let me borrow your guitar." Hey, the drums were always there, like I said.
At that time and in that location, because bands were very popular and they were there all the time, yes, they probably did make that investment in having instruments and amps and drums and sound equipment. But there are a lot of places around here who don't even have fucking any sort of sound equipment for you to plug into. So you got to kind of bring everything. But those are the much smaller places that, you know, aren't. I think, yeah, back in the day when we used to play like the Call in Providence, they definitely had some shit. But that place also had some of the speakers from the Grateful Dead Wall of Sound in it, too. One of the door guy who worked there used to be a roadie for the Dead for a while. And the guy who used to own the Call in Providence, we played a few shows with his band, which was a Grateful Dead cover band. The guy who owned it also owned Liquid Blue, the T-shirt company. And he... his story is pretty cool where this guy from Liquid Blue was following the Grateful Dead and making shirts in his van on his own. And one day, representatives of the band show up and they're like, they arrest him or they take him and they bring him to the band and they show the band all the shirts he made. And they're like, these are amazing. These are better than anything that we do. Yeah, you're a shirt guy now. And he made Liquid Blue, you know? So all those Teddy Bear shirts, all the, you know, it's Spencer's, they used to have Jimi Hendrix Liquid Blue shirts and like everything, you know, he made fucking everything for a long time. Fucking really cool. I wish I had got him to do a Bind shirt, but, you know, we didn't have money. Oh, damn, Billy. Yeah,
Damn
I get
it.
it. I'm boring.
You tricked me with your Chinese eyes. I thought you weren't looking.
You look.
You know what
I'm
you should
seeing
do?
everything.
We should set up a show near you for April 1st.
I'm no fool, motherfucker.
But anyway, what a great day. What a great show. I thought you guys were mad at each other. I don't. There was nobody. Nobody was mad. I can't speak for Luke. I was not. I've not been mad at Luke. I've been disappointed
Frustrated
in situations and frustrated with situations, and we have discussed them here.
Yeah. If you want to rewind, I mean, it's a long one. You could speed this one up because I don't think we talked as fast because we were talking more real.
Well,
so
that's what the whole hey, the whole early dead air was really to set the pace because, as I said in the beginning, it was going to be a weird one. Because we did need to have a conversation. But
and you know, I had a similar conversation with my band just 2 months ago. Stop
with that Night Creeps bullshit. Enough of it. Enough of it.
No.
Focus on the band, and I want you to film my pretty fingers," said Kyle.
Exactly. I mean, it was wow. Were you there? Did I leave the microphone open?
You did.
It was. Hey, man. You know, we weren't. We kind of felt like things might be too much for you, or you're not able to handle anything anymore. I mean, we weren't gonna say. What?
I'm sorry. Keep on with your personal life story. I'm agreeing. I'm just laughing because that's literally been this. What? Okay.
And they're like, so if we weren't gonna like kick you out or anything, because I think they thought that if they did that or they quit on me, that I would maybe like take my own life or something, which I wouldn't. But it's nice that
was really convincing.
But they've been my friends for like over 20 years, so both of them. So I mean, they have concern for me. And I said, yeah, I've had some problems, and I think I hit rock bottom like just a couple weeks ago, and I want to continue, and I feel like I want to work on shit, and I want to go forward and whatever. So let's give it a shot. And
see, Derek. Now you get it. This was never about you. This is a joke we've been making. This has been something. If you were there, Dingbat, this happened all the way back in Alpha Pod Rants, long before you even rolled off with this BYB bullshit. This is something Luke's been going through for a long time, and it has nothing to do with you. It was fun to make you think it had something to do with you, but cat's out of the bag.
I'm
surprised it needed to be pulled out, and it just wasn't.
I've had to take a hiatus a couple times. I actually did. And it was weird because you know what though? I took my hiatus, and then Derek showed up right after that. Right after.
He missed you.
No.
You mean the first time?
Yeah, the first time I took a break.
Sorry, I got
Derek
distracted by delicious slices of fucking steak on this. Go on.
Oh.
Fucking scrolling, and
he showed up because he thought that I started podcasting years ago. He had, for some reason he thought, because I'm so good, probably, I guess, that I started like 5 years ago or something. And I said, nah, dude, I literally started my first time on FGTZ was in February of the same year that you started. I started in February, then I started Alpha Pod Rants in March. I think I did 2 or 3 FGTZ shows, and then I started my own show. And we ran that until, I think, March, April, May. I think in June I stopped. Literally around my birthday, yes, because I got this microphone for my birthday, and I literally stopped like the week after. Derek shows up in when my mouth gets dry, I can't say FGTZ very well.
Just think of the cocks, and you'll start salivating.
He showed up right then, and I was still watching. I was still a fan, and I was still commenting. And I've said this before. I think what happened with me and Derek at first was when I showed up around the Halloween shows. He had been with you guys for a couple of months. And I had been watching and making comments about him, but my comments weren't always brought up. And now that I was back on the show, I made every joke and comment that I wanted to Derek because I felt like he was still a new guy and I could do that. And I think he didn't take it very well, actually. I think it set our relationship up in a way where he was like, who the fuck is this guy? And why the fuck does he think he can talk to me like this? When he just showed up here, when it was like, I was here for like months before you even showed up, and I just decided to not be here on my own accord. And then I decided to come back on my own accord. And I got some shit to say.
Plummer, which is, also a problem with a lot of what we do.
Oh, FGTZ was a show that Jim and some other people created. Jim created, and a bunch of other guys jumped on and didn't do any work for. And then started to go, hey, he's holding us back. He says that he'll produce these shows for us and he'll like help us do stuff. But then he doesn't come up with every single subject and every single thing to do for us. Like he doesn't just come up with a whole show and hand it to me and go, here you go, buddy. So he's holding me back.
And yet, actually, you're kind of talking about Bradley Williams there. And the fact of the matter is, I did.
Yeah, I know you did. And then he gets mad. It's all about you. It's like, well, do some work. If you want it to be all about you, then do some work and have it be all about you, buddy. Because that's what life is. You want work done.
He said I was cucking him.
Yes. You were cucking yourself. No one was cucking you. You cucked yourself all day, every day. And you know what? You probably would enjoy it with your wife, too. I think all that passion for Mr. Stone was really a cry.
That's where that conversation came from. He literally says he likes to watch other guys do her, and then Stone said, "Oh, I'll give her my big black penis," and he says, "I hate N-words."
And she hates him even more, or something,
I know,
right?
But I was just keeping it short. But anyway,
Oh,
that's
well.
it. We're not giving in to this. That was just a brief give-in. I don't want to go deep.
So anyway, and that's where BYB branched out from.
Good troll, Tim.
Or
good try.
Whew, thank God you guys go so late. Yep.
Good try. So yeah, we're landing the ship. So let's get back to the landing. I feel like this landing has been
very long.
Yeah.
Thank you, Taro. I agree that I will succeed because that's what I do. Sometimes. And I will see you all later. I'll see you later too, Jim.
In hell.
Believe me, I'm more frustrated and disappointed in myself than anybody. That's a fact.
Well, I don't know what to say to that.
It's true. All right.
Oh, but all right, look, let's just sum it up. What you've got to do, this is how you're going to fix everything. Just start from the... She runs. You can all run.
I must run away!
Run.